welcome back to the advanced course of Master the Piano. Today in lesson 12 we'll be playing the Blue Danube, a very famous waltz song, popular during the Viennese times, and we'll also be taking a look at the D minor, similar and contrary motion scales. Enjoy the lesson. I'll see you again soon. Hi, okay, so here we are at lesson 12. Before we start playing the piece, let's do a quick warm-up. Our warm-up for today is going to be the D minor, similar and contrary motion scale. So we've actually already learnt a little part of D minor. If we take a look at the scale of F major, we notice that it has B flat. Now, as we know, scales are relative, so from F major, we need to count down 3 semitones. 1 semitone, 2 semitones, 3 semitones. Another way of doing that is just to count the cracks in between the keys. So here we have D. That means D minor is relative to F major. We keep the B flat, but because it is a minor, we have to raise the 7th note. So help me out with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Instead of playing C, we have to raise the C to the C sharp, because that's our raised 7th. So when we play this scale, I want you to play B flat, C sharp, and then the D. Don't play the B, don't play the C. Let's try this in the right hand. D, E, F, take your thumb, go under, G, A, B flat, C sharp, D, and back down. Cross your 3rd finger. Okay, left hand, your turn. Take your 5th finger and put it onto the D. Same notes, just watch out for the B flat here and the C sharp here. We're going to start off with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3rd finger up on B flat. 2nd goes across to the C sharp, thumb on D and back down. Thumb goes onto the A. Okay, let's see if we can do that hands together. 1 and 5 on D. 2 and 4. 3s. Right hand, take your thumb, go under. 2 and 1. Both 3s step up to the B flat, stretch across to the C sharp and the D. Left hand, go underneath. Right hand, go over on the F. That was D minor similar. Let's try that again. Under right hand, over to the B flat. Under left hand, over right hand on the F. Now to play the D minor broken chord. Remember, broken chords just require the 1st note of the scale, the 3rd and the 5th note. So we're going to play 1 and 5 on D, 2 and 3 on F, 3 and 2 on A, 5 and 1 on D, and back down we go. Let's try that again. D, F, A, D, A, F, D. Now as a whole chord, we just put all those notes down at the same time. To play D contrary, what we have to do is the right hand plays the exact same thing. It's the left hand that has to go backwards first. So take your thumb in the left hand and put it on the D. Your 2nd finger goes onto the C sharp. 3 on the B flat, take your thumb, pivot under to the A, and go straight down. And then come straight back up. 3rd finger on the B flat, C sharp, D. Let's try that hands together. D goes down with both thumbs. C sharp and E. B flat and F. Now take both thumbs and go underneath. So your right hand is on G, your left hand is on A. And keep going. Your right hand now has the B flat, and then the C sharp, then the B flat, 2s, 1s. Left hand has the B flat, the C sharp, and the D. So if you have a look at the keyboard, you'll notice that the 2 black keys are here and here. So it's the 2nd group of notes you play in the left hand, and the 2nd last group of notes you play in the right hand. Let's try that one more time. D, C sharp and E, F and B flat. Take your thumbs, go under. B flat in the right hand, C sharp in the right hand, and back. C sharp, then the B flat, 2s, 1s, left hand B flat, left hand C sharp. Okay, that's it. If we do that at speed, it should be a flowing scale. Okay, let's have a look at the song, the Blue Danube. So before we play it, we have to analyze it as always. Now, my tempo marking for this piece is going to be allegando. Allegando actually means to be played in a broad manner, so we don't want it to be too fast or too slow. We want it to be as if we can imagine people dancing to it, because as a waltz song, people would have been dancing to this piece. So that's a hint. Make sure your beat is even and steady, because if your beat isn't even and steady, the people who are dancing to this piece will end up in all sorts of strife, which could be fun, but we don't want to hear about that. So we are in the key of C major. We've got no sharps and no flats. We are in the time of 3/4, so that's going to be 1 2 3 1 2 3. Keep that beat steady and strong the whole way through. We start off with our thumb on middle C. You can see by our first phrase it's actually a broken chord from C major. C, E, G, G. That sounds familiar. C, E, G, G. Then we come off with the second beat. Now from here my right hand travels up 1 octave to plant my 5th finger on the next G. The 3rd finger takes the E. Then what I do is I keep the E, but now I use my thumb on the C. So if I put all of that together, you can see it's C, E, G, but I've just broken it up into 2 sections. E, G, C, E. So I'm just slightly maneuvering my wrist in so it becomes a little bit more forward on the left side. Then I go back to middle C and do the opening phrase again. C, C, E, G, G. Jump up again, but this time we want the G and the letter below. We want the F. Now this time keep the F on your 4th finger and add your thumb onto the B. So you want the 5th note down. So it will sound like this. Travel back down to middle C. Sorry, this time we have to go down 1 note from the C. It's the B. B, B. Use your 2nd finger on the D, 5th finger on the A. So there's a little bit of an extension going on there. Normally our 5th finger would sit on the G. We have to extend to the A. So we play B, B, D, A, A. Now from here, come up the octave again to the A above and take the 3rd finger on the F. Now this time we lose the A, keep the F and put our thumb on the D. Now from here, again we go back down to the B below middle C. D, A, A. Back up to the A above. This time we use our thumb on the C. So again, you can see there's a slight extension of our hands. Back down to middle C. So let's do the right hand from beginning to end and see what that sounds like. Let's start with our thumb on middle C. C, E, G, G. Move up the octave, E, G. Off C and E. Move thumb down to middle C. C, C, E, G, G. Back up to F and G. Keep the F, put down the B. Move down to the B. B, B, D, A, A. Move up to the A, and this time put the F down as well. Keep the F, put down the D, a 3rd below. Take your thumb, go down to the B. B, B, D, A, A. Come up 1 octave to the A and use your thumb on the C. C and E. Last note will be middle C. So that was the right hand. You've heard the melody, I'm sure you're familiar with it. Let's take a look at the left hand and see how this sounds. I want you to take your 5th finger and put it onto the C below middle C. So from middle C, count down 8 notes, and that's where we're going to start. And we're going to do a broken chord. So C, E, G at the same time. So C, E, G. Let's take it from the beginning again. So C, E, G, and again C, E, G, C, E, G, C, E, G. So that's the first 5 bars of the left hand, because the first bar, as you can see, we don't play anything. That's a whole bar rest. So what we do now is we take our 5th finger and we move down to the B, B, F and G, B, F and G, B, F and G. Now this time put down your 4th finger on the D. D, F and G, D, F and G, B, F and G, B, F and G, D, F and G. Back to C, E, G, C, E, G, C, E, G. So as you can see, the left hand does a very similar pattern throughout the entire song. We play a single note on the first count, and then a 3rd apart for beats 2 and beats 3. Let's see if we can put these hands together very slowly. C with your thumb, E, G. Now the next time we play the G, it will go down with your left hand. Right hand moves up to the E and G. C and E. That's a nice chord sound. Then we play this again with the low C. Back to middle C. Now left hand go down to the B, F and G left hand, F and G right hand. Take B and F. Move your thumb down to the B. Now this time left hand play the D. A and D. Back up to the F and A. F and D. Move your right hand thumb down to the B now. Back to the D left hand. C, E, G. C and A. C and G. So there's a lot of movement in the right hand while the left hand stays relatively stable. We do have some finger extensions, but we're not jumping around nearly as much as the right hand. Let's see if we can do that again. C, E, G, G and C, chord, back up to E, G, C again, C and E, C goes down, C, E, G, left hand to the B, F, G at the top. Now use your F and B. B down to the right hand. Now use your fourth finger on the D. D again. F and A. Back to the B left hand. F and D. Back down to the B below middle C. D left hand. A and C. C and A. C and E. Let's try that one more time. Moderately soft. Keep that slurs even throughout. C and E. C, C, E, G. Use the B. F and G. B and F right hand. Drop down to the B. Use the D left hand. D, F, G. F and A right hand. Use the B. B, D. Use the C, C and A. Well, that was the first half. I hope you go really well with that, and we'll try finishing it off next time. See you later. Well, that was our Blue Danube, the first half of it anyway. I hope you enjoyed playing it. Remember, we do have another half to go, so try not to wear yourself out too quickly. Just go through the notes slowly. If you need to, go through right hand and left hand separately. You've got a lot of time, and that's the beauty of doing it this way. You can practice as much as you need to before you move on to the next section. Take care. I'll see you soon.